Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is our Path of the Damned Herald run, episode 147? Wow, way off. Well, not way off, 137. Okay, and we are on the Principe quest. So we are achievement hunting right now. We only have 4 achievements left in the game. We've got Gold, Greed, and Guts, which is the Principe faction quest. We've got A Brighter World, which is the Valian Trading Company quest. And then we've got Hostile Takeover, which is the Royal Deadfire Company quest. And then we're going to have to do some little, messing around to do a Burning Bridges achievement. Because I don't think we're going to be able to do that outside of starting a new game and doing a very quick run to try to basically make Adair super unhappy with us. Anyways, moving right along. Our next step is the Dance with Death, which means we must speak the Darkotsi Oath with Ingolerio Doespers. I think. Have the Chiefs been difficult? No. I mean, some of the achievements were difficult in the actual game, but we got most of those just by playing, right? By doing all the stuff that we were doing on Path of the Damned. But none of these are none of the remaining ones that we have are difficult. They're just doing X quest, basically. Okay, so we need weapon. Fucking thing. Is it a quest weapon? I don't think so, because I think it's actually Ingoliero. I think I'm looking for the wrong type. Ingo? Nope. Incorrect. Ah, there it is. Okay. I think it probably wants us to go on to our actual boat. I burned my thumb. So, got a little red streak on it now. Like, unfortunate. Okay, now, speak the oath. Hello, Lippo. The Ingoliero do Espirs pulses in your grip, thrumming with power. Horribly butchering that, I'm sure. It rattles in its sheath, and for the first time in 200 years, the blade is drawn free. You wield the sword as your voice echoes across the ocean, eerily rising in volume rather than fading. This white fog, cold as the grave, churns up from the sea, swells up and over the sides of the junk right as you hear the sound of a galleon approaching. The groaning of centuries rotted wood turns into the groaning of the undead. While the galleon flanks you, Lucia Rivan cuts you a look through the thick fog, her fleshless face lit by the flames burning in her hollowed eye sockets. Then the Death Guard and her skeletal sailors are boarding your ship, coming for the sword. Coming for you. Shit. Helipidit. Poke. Just a poke. A group of rabid undead swarm for your ship, but then abruptly they halt, rippling as they part for their captain. With sure, heavy, striking strides, Rivan approaches. She stops short, fiery eyes peering into you, burning through you. He reaches a skeletal hand for the sword. Uh, hmm. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-pa-pa. I think I'll go with the Ysair. Or maybe we... Just do the commandeering your ship. Lucia Ravan, I am hereby commandeering your ship.
You wish to steal the Fonferrus and the Ingoliero do Espirs from my control? Insolent bag of flesh! The only way you shall step foot on this ship is as one of my crew.
Okay. I'm not giving up the sword.
You will relinquish it to me once I have vanquished your soul from your corpse.
I've purged your kind from the Deerwood before. I can and will put you down, Death Guard. A few of the undead boarding the floating hangman recoil in horror. Ravan turns on them, and in one swift motion eviscerates a vampire in two.
Have any of you more to say about this matter? Any
I don't
cowards
see
wishing
a-
to leave my crew?
There should really be a dead and flopping vampire right now. The crew falls still and mute as the dead. Silent, Ravan steps back and the undead surge forward, shouting battle cries as they clamber for your ship. Ahoy. Uh...
Come on.
Captain.
We're gonna be a little cautious about this. Not like super duper cautious, but like a little cautious.
That must hurt.
We get a bunch of healing going. And then we're basically just gonna turn loose.
That's on me.
Hey. That wasn't half bad.
Okay.
That's embarrassing.
Ow off over here. Fucking
I
ass.
think I can pull that off.
How's this one going?
Alright, I think we're good to just go ahead and unleash at this point.
Not like that.
Death. Who died? Yidwin destroyed Yidwin? Alright, well. I don't wanna lose anyone, even in the scenario of like not, you know? Let's do this. Hop over here real quick. It's probably gonna be super easy if I just put gear on everyone. Like, I don't know why I went through that whole process of like taking gear off of people. It was really kind of like a dumb situation. Boop. Alright, let's do this real quick. Dismiss. Or accept. We already have stuff on Aloth. Yeah, we didn't take. Well, we did take King off of him. Just legitimately on whatever. Okay, so sure. Well, he's got the patented plate. This stuff's really good. Do you have the time? Cool. Do I really only have that many helms? That does not seem right. Heck. Like I said, I really don't care what goes on them, just sure. And oh, you know what I should do? That's killer's gloves. Ring. Or sure. Or why there's no music at this point. It's kind of strange. Have the time. No. Okay, boots. Flex, dexterity, athletics. Waste. Cool. Really, like this is kind of like it's messing with my head. I don't know why there's no music here right now. No sound. Very strange. Who has the fucking head? Okay, there we go. That's the difference. The one has the hat on. I like that on him. Yeah, someone has the freaking. Whatever. Can't wear one. Cape. Do 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 do. Do do. Basic stuff. Here. What was she using originally? She's using the sharpshooter's power. She should continue. And I think stuff. 5 Suns breastplate is actually stick with that. And then she just needs a necklace. Neck. Alright, we need weapons. Where is Homegirls? 3 bells through? No, not that one. Search for arquebuses. There it is. Red hand. And then we had Pallegina using. Was it this? It was something else, wasn't it? A pole arm or something like that? Or was it the mace? I think that's what it was. I don't really remember. As you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of Pallegina. She's like, alright. I guess. I don't like this pike, though, honestly. It was not very good. I think we had a sword on her at the end. The last time we were really, like, using her. I think we had a 2-handed greatsword. Yeah, but I'm unsure. Effort? Void wheel? Effort. It's determined demise. I thought we had some like big like or lawful thing. Twin eels? Maybe that was it. Sure, she can have the 20. I don't care. Job done, job done, job done. Goal there is just to get stuff on people. Okay. Oof. Oof. I'm legitimately just gonna put like the first thing onto person. Because I don't care. Like this isn't intended to be like a oh yeah, we're gonna be so good here. I'll put the wait, no, she actually does do Do the Fleshmender. Fleshmender's good. Okay. Head. Again, I don't care. I'm just putting stuff on people. Here, I'll put fair favor. That actually makes sense. Heck. Just trying to get people to not insta die in these fights. That's what I should be. Yeah. Okay. Deflection, 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 and greater. Hands. Catch these hands. Phrases, phrases, phrases. Accuracy. Ring. Everyone gets a little one. And I guess whoever's capable gets a not little one. Can have a boots. Installing Tales of Arise so that it's good to go when you get back. Nice. Yeah, I might install it later. I'm not like... We're gonna get back on a Saturday, so... Kind of just gonna be a... Well, I mean, I plan on streaming it, so you'll be able to just jump right in whenever we get back, but I will have to wait a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Alright, cool. So there's that. Constantine, Vadir. I get rid of Achieve. Constantine, we already. Vadir, we did not. We didn't put weapons on them. Fuck. My bad. Harbinger. The Frost Secret on him. Okay. Okay. I wish there was just like a button I could click that was just like autofill with random crap. You know? Like, I just want my people to not be detriments right now. I don't actually care about gearing them out. But since, and here's the other thing, I don't even know how much this is actually going to offer, really, because I don't know if your regular crew can die. Right? I don't know if they can. It's possible that they can't, and if they can't, then it's kind of whatever. Okay, so he's good, he's good. We need to bring back in... and boop. And give people weapons. We'll give her Ngati's Tusk. She is supposed to be stabby. Dagger? Oh yeah, she's supposed to have puke stabber. Do we have ring? Yeah, the drunkard. There you go. She gets that. Okay, and then we have rapiers. Rannig's Wrath, I think is what that, and a buckler. It was something, sure. Shimmer scale, that works. Again, I really don't care, but we want people to have things. Okay, that'll work. We're gonna save. Oof. I have to do this all over again for others. Annoying. Okay, on to the boat. And we're just gonna kind of let things go, because I'm pretty sure we, you know, as long as someone doesn't get popped. What am I looking for? Speak the oath. Speak of the oath. Alright. Man. Burn. Sucks. Just good enough to be a pain in the ass. I don't like that. That's annoying. I'm gonna go the Ysera
Do
route.
you intend to keep your oath to the Berathian?
I took an oath. I plan to keep it.
As did I. Mine is eternal. You will relinquish it to me.
Purchased your kind before.
Have any...
Oh. Well, I don't know if we're gonna win with the D team over here. So, but probably not without deaths. Tell you that. Stop picking up dead people. How about that? Are we gonna succeed here? That's gonna be real weird if we actually do succeed here. Not entirely positive that other people aren't dying right now, so there is always that. Hey, look at that. Hey, we won. Yahoy. With the last of the undead slain, the floating hangman is now yours for the taking. Standing at the helm of the floating hangman, you signal your bosun to head out to sea. Wind rips through the tattered sails. Rotting wood groans as the ship picks up speed. Yay! Major positive reputation gain with the Principe. Sweet! Where the hell's my Kit Kits? The other one's in the floor. Odie. What are you upset for? Oh, well, I guess that's fair. I did try to kill his mother. Oh shit, we got a mist boat, y'all. Okay, can we maybe, like, not have this team? Hey, yay, yay. Alright, actually, doesn't look like we lost anyone. Not that I guess it matters, but a point of contention, I suppose. Alright, let's jump back in. Talk to Aldis and be like, yo, we got a boat, let's go. Because I think that's the general concept is, yo, we got a boat, let's go.
At once.
I'll happily lend you my ear, and my sword, and other things.
I am captain of the floating hangman.
I knew you were the only captain who could take it. You are more than worthy of your chair on the council. The Principe are ready to sail for Ukaiza.
I want your chair.
Me and my fleet will reconvene with you outside Andra's Mortar. Until then, Loveson.
Blows you a kiss. Major positive reputation gained with the Principe San Petrina. Swank. That not complete. Oh no. I'm really curious about that. Okay. Dance with Death. Quest failed, the final maneuver, etc., etc. Gold, Greed, and Guts. Failed, vote of no confidence. Palagina leaves. Regret to inform you, yeah. Anybody else? Everyone else is okay with the Principe? Just Palagina's like, nah, fuck it, I'm out of this. Good to know, good to know. Okay. I do not know if this actually counts as the Principe questline, so we're just gonna go see. We might end up having to reset and do the Principe stuff again because there are two different options, right? Siding with Ferrante or siding with Aldis. It might be that to get the achievement, you have to do Ferrante's. Which, I mean, it's fine. Like, go kill Aldis. I don't care. For an achievement. Alright. We are about there. Damn. Takes fucking long time. Oh shit, we were going fast too. Really? Yeah. You should be able to just immediately cancel out of these. Like, or you should be able to turn them off. Alright, we've seen this stuff before. Yeah, this is just the, hey, this is the end game. We've seen all this before. Hostile vessels inbound, and it's the Royal Deadfire Company again. Uh-huh. Alright, so inspect the fleet. The variegated crews of the Principe sail at your back, a patchwork of cultures and vessels, each flying not only the colors of the fleet, but also a wide variety of personal triumphs and pennants. The men and women pirates of the Deadfire guard the rails, armed with sabers, hatchets, and firearms. The dark silhouette of Aldis's ship leads the vanguard, flanked by the equally sleek vessels of her closest captains. The enemy. Yeah, we've seen that before. Look at your companions. Air, Seraphin, Shodi. It's all good. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna join the battle. A small, fast ship. Okay, so we don't have like any Oaxacans to defend us this time around. So, let's actually do some firing. Intercombat. Although, I don't really check on any of my stuff. Like, full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. There's no way to, like, check my ship's stuff. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Okay. Firing. Dear Lord, that's a lot of freaking bronzers. Okay. Engaging in ship battle or ship combat's like, why am I doing this? Alright, turn to port. Okay. Do I have no guns? Fuck this. Charge. I don't think I have guns on this damn ship. I didn't take the time to actually look at the boat and put anything on it, so whatever. The ship combat is not something that I'm like, ooh, yes, you play Pillars of Eternity 2 for sure. Oh, look at the boat though. It looks super cool. Holy shit. Oh, Achieve's here with us. Yay.
Another tack, Cap.
Another tack, Cap. I don't think we have any issue with these just random Rowatayans.
That's embarrassing.
Good to know that Maya will totally fight the Rowatayans if you go the Principe side of things. Like, that seems a little wild.
That wasn't half bad.
Like, she totally leaves you if you go the, Ancient Tablet. Is that the, Arapo Epic? Take off. Interesting. Interesting! Alright. This stuff is all the same. Eyes wild and wide. Sure, whatever. We'll be good, guys. We won't run away. Give no quarter. Charge. Cool. Whoa! So this looks like it looks like this ending, this battle against the Rowatayans is the same for all the factions, it's seeming. So that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Again, I don't think we really have to worry about this. We've got so much firepower when it comes to various crew members. That. Looks like Path of Exile with all these effects. Yeah. Well, you know, PoE, Path of Exile. It's basically the same thing, right? Welcome to, like, having all max level characters. Well, I think most of them are max level at this point. Like, all max level characters and just clicking the go button. Alright, this is still exactly the same. Still exactly the same. Yeah, still exactly the same. So, yeah, we're just gonna fight this last fight, and that'll probably be it. But that is unfortunate because we have not gotten the achievement proc, which makes me think that Principe Sailors. Oh, right. Okay, so we don't have our whole crew this time. We've just got a handful of Principe Sailors. I think it's probably still fine, but
Damn blast. I'm having some trouble moving through this.
Stand together.
I laugh when we lose this because we're being like real just blasé about this.
That dog won't hunt.
Missed.
They're worth these distractions. They're worth and rough. Feel it. Take care with
Lost the light.
Whoop, whoop, Tegehu.
That's on me.
Really, like, it's really kind of like his go-to thing.
these distractions. It makes no difference.
Sorry, Fred. I can't.
Alright, alright. Damn. He hits so hard. Adair hits so freaking hard. Like, kind of ridiculously hard.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay. We killed the people. Yay! Monster comes out. Sure, we try to help. Scorolophus comes. Okay, so and this is all the exact same as well. Oh, okay, nice. So we do get the Gold, Greed, and Guts achievement. We just had to actually make it to Ukaizo. When we were doing the Hawana achievement, I think we got that. I might not have procced until we got here, but I thought we got it basically when we just fully accepted that we were doing the Hawana side of things. So. Alright. And since that is that, we are going to go ahead and pop back to pre-faction quests. We have completed now the Gold, Greed, and Guts achievement. We've got 3 more achievements left. We're going to jump into a brighter world. Which in theory we're supposed to take Palagina for, but I really don't care. So, yeah. Attend the trial to witness. I guess we'll take Pallegina. We'll dismiss Adair and take Pallegina. Ay, 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 ay. It actually does not take that long to fix her stuff, but well, I say that, where is her stuff? Somebody has her stuff. Oh no, I'm blind. I'm a blind bitch. Cape. Cape of deflection. Neck. Whoop-oh. And ring. Cool. Cool. Boots. Greats. Haste. Lippo is just like snoring up a storm next to me over here. And we decided we were gonna take what? The eel? Is that what we? Alright, cool. Okay. Into... I guess just Queen's Birth. Lippin' Dippin' Dots. Are you gonna miss me? She says, no. I will not miss you. We're gonna wait until morning. And boom. I have no idea how this one turns out. The Valians are probably like my least favorite faction. I really don't like Director Castol, and I'm not a huge fan of Pallegina. She's okay, right? But I just don't like Valia. Like, they sound like a bunch of bags, the vast majority. In most of the lore throughout the games, they just sound like assholes. Alright, here we go.
I'd like to get us underway.
Director Castol's office is nearly unrecognizable through the milling crush of bodies. The chamber is suffocatingly warm, and several of the occupants jostle for a place beside the window. To a one, the people around you are dressed in rich fabrics, or else the occasional piece of armor. Few of them look especially pleased to be here. Despite the cacophony that greets you when you arrive, a quiet descends swiftly upon the room upon the barest hand gesture from the man now standing behind the desk. The Conte Nicese, I believe is what it is, his gaze sweeps through the room, eventually settling on you.
I see you have wasted little time in involving yourself, Lord.
Around him, several of the onlookers crane their necks to see who the Conte is addressing.
Director Castol, Governor Alvari, you are both here?
Indeed, Your Excellency.
Castol's face is splotchy and damp with sweat. He looks as if he may be ill.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Alvari wears a restrained smile.
And this is to be your witness?
A moment, Nero. Is that not Pelagina Mesray?
Are you collecting godly cast-offs, Castol?
Maybe. Pelagina flinches at the airless words, but sets her jaw and remains silent.
Most esteemed guests, this is the Watcher of Cadnua.
We were sorry to hear of Cadnui's fall, Lord. How interesting to find you here.
Jeez.
You have my sympathies.
That's a thick accent, yeah? just nod at her.
I have several connections in the White March. I have always wanted to meet the man behind the stories.
Let us begin. If the clerks will attend the roll. Albina Carnetto, Duke Remasi Storanzo Miscelona, the Archmage.
Devils take your roll, Nero. This isn't a Songretta Ducala. We are all here. Let's get this over with.
Oi, Cap. Putting bullets in this room's puffed up jackets would be doing Aora 3 favors and a half. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Seraphin. He straightens after his whispered comment, a hand resting lightly on the grip of his weapon.
Outsider law has more teeth than Ngati's pets, I say.
They may not be violent, but these fine people are all ruthless in their own way. The roads they took to reach this room are littered with their enemies.
Very well. Then let me extend my sincerest thanks to our shareholders in attendance.
Shareholders?
Ah, the Songretta Mea Compressa.
And that's why I hate Bailey, huh?
In the company's holdings.
Yep.
In deference to present company, we will proceed in Edira. Director Castor, you stand accused of nothing less than gross incompetence, mismanaging of resources, willful deceit, grave charges all.
A low murmur starts up around you as the crowd reacts.
We have examined the evidence available to us. The numbers are not in your favor, Director. But you will have the opportunity to explain yourself. Now, Alvari.
Agrasima, Your Excellency. Esteemed Council, I bear Maestro Casto no ill will. We have always treated one another with great respect, but his time is past. I put it plain, the company is bleeding resources. We have identified numerous sources of Adra, and yet, how much of it ever reaches the Republics? The expedition to Pococahara was but the latest failure. Trained workers and supplies gone, and for nothing.
I'm not gonna say shit.
The loss of the expedition was out of my hands. In any enterprise, there is risk.
Some risk, Gaston. The question is whether you have overreached.
I have more, Your Excellency. Your coin, lords and ladies. Where has it gone all this while? Not to mines and industry, no. The director has spent the bulk of it on frivolous experiments.
Teleportation experiments aren't exactly frivolous when they actually work.
That is absurd. Animancy research has gotten us where we are today.
Precisely.
Enough, Alvari. Watcher, you have had some involvement in these experiments. Do you have anything to add?
I mean, initially the experiment did nearly kill me, but then they did work. The research is promising. You could be masters of the world with power like that.
Coin has done well enough for us already.
It truly works. You mean to say that the Animancers have learned how to transport people?
I'm sure you don't need me to tell you the practical applications.
Certainly not.
Your words are met with a sudden muted roar of animated whispers.
We have heard much of a Kaizo in recent days. I wonder, Director Castor, just what are your plans for the fabled city?
Nero taps his quill against the deck in steady beats, looking on calmly.
Kaizo holds an enormous quantity of a luminous Adra.
Our
research has already yielded results. If we can establish an outpost there, then...
Castal has scarcely started his sentence when a handful of the gathered investors start to jeer at him.
If we take this opportunity, we can accomplish far more than we initially believed. I could make you rich, lords and ladies, beyond your wildest dreams.
They're already rich beyond their wildest dreams.
You may be rich in a century or two. Have you that long to wait? Some of you perhaps, but all? Dreams are all Castle has to offer. We have scores of Adra sites mapped to detail. Why not focus our efforts there? Castle risks your fortune on illusions.
That is true. We have mapped these deposits for years. The closer we travel to Andra's mortar, the denser the deposits. Even Alvari knows this.
Fuck it, I'm just leaning into it. There's a network of Adra at Ukaizo. That's why Aethys has gone there.
Much to my dismay, I can no longer dismiss that statement out of hand as lunacy.
Nero scrawls a small note onto the piece of parchment.
Even if there is Adra past the mortar, let us grind down the whole of it and be done with the place. Or will the Songreta war against the natives and sea monsters for the next 100 years?
We have heard a great deal this day. Alvari, have you any final arguments?
Only this. That Director Castle has betrayed his station and our trust by allying himself with a Principe captain by the name of Furanti.
A Principe captain? You have evidence of this, Alvari? The word of a witness?
Oh, yeah. Castell was trying to skirt Huana law and wring some profit from the slave trade.
You cannot bring us Adra, so you ply an older trade, Castol.
That isn't.
Nope. This is why I have zero sympathy for you, Castol.
Or is it that you were trying to line your own pockets, Castol? Daring. More daring than I would have suspected.
No, my lord. I swear it.
I think we have heard enough. Any final words?
My lords, ladies, our enemies will make for Ukaizo in short order. The Valiant Trading Company must be ready. It needs decisive, effective leadership, now more than ever.
I hate Castell, but I also dislike Alvari quite a bit. Again, I just don't like the Valiant Trading Company. It's just a crap faction.
With the Watcher's aid, we have the opportunity to claim an overwhelming victory. One that will carry us all into the history books.
Assuming he means to help us.
We will see, won't we?
You have heard all the accusations against you. Castal, any final words?
Everything I do to help the company. You know this. 2 years ago, you entrusted me to establish the luminous Adra trade. I will continue to serve you, dutifully, and to my best ability. I know now that Alvari has hungered after my position for years, just as she will hunt after yours if you allow her to rise. She would cast Margaret off her throne if she could.
I mean, probably not wrong. Besides you, Alvari smiles. Okay. Yeah, fuck that. I don't like either of them. I'm not throwing my lot into either of them. I'm just gonna answer truthfully. And now I'm just gonna sit here and...
It is time.
Say nothing.
Let us put the matter of Castal's dismissal to a vote. All in favor?
Hands go up almost at once. It takes only a glance to see that the vote overwhelmingly favors the motion. Alvari nods once, perhaps to herself, and closes her eyes. I'm gonna laugh when they dismiss Castol, but then they don't give Alvari the position. Seeing the outcome of the vote, Castol looses a strangled, breathless cry of dismay, as if wounded.
We gave you a chance, Castal. We made it clear what defiance would cost. You have squandered that opportunity. Perhaps you will have better luck in the living lands. Ignato Castal, I hereby pronounce you banished. Exiled from the Valiant Trading Company and the Valiant Republics by order of the Songreta Mea Compressa.
That's rude.
Wait! You, Percamplanca! Don't do this! Mercy!
I believe that brings this meeting to a close. Agressima Watcher.
Lueva Alvari wears a small, restrained smile as she watches the gathered nobility disperse. She looks at you as you approach, raising one arched eyebrow.
Let us speak once the room clears, Watcher. I think we have much to talk about.
I'm not really happy about it, but I guess okay. Alright, what's up?
Look at me. I am still sweating.
Alvari stands beside the director's desk, looking down at her hand. She curls her fingers into a fist, then uncurls them slowly and smiles.
You did well. Ah, very well. A perfect witness. Impartial.
Shit. I didn't want to be your perfect witness. I hate you. There's a sly cast to her smile as she looks up at you. She plucks a coin purse from the desk.
You and I were together in this. Let us seal the pact in coin.
I would refuse that money if it gave me an option.
We move now with singular purpose and ensure the prosperity of the republics. Trade, coin, civilization, amico. That is what we give them with Ukaizo. And for us,
you were all like,
rightful place
bullshit about Ukaizo when Castol wanted to go there.
There is but one final distraction that must be seen to. A final obstacle.
Alvari lowers her gaze, solemn.
The Royal Deadfire Company.
Gotcha.
They will not stand idly by as we lay our claim. It is time to do something about that. You have had some success with the Animancers, I hear. It is time for them to earn their keep.
Thought you didn't think much of the Animancy experiments.
I am simply aware that these experiments aren't a profitable venture in the long term.
Actually, they could be very profitable.
We will use the animals as machines to transport you into the Royal Deadfire Company's powder house. You'll set the powder house alight.
That's not how that works.
The powder will do the rest.
So I this is kind of annoying because the game breaks its own rules immediately, right? Like the way that the Animancers were even barely able to utilize teleportation was basically by charging up an Audra stone and then stepping through it out of another Audra stone. So now they're just like, hey, how about you just teleport into the powder house? Really? Really? Okay.
Elette has a modified explosive for you.
All right.
She'll get into the details. The important part is that it should be enough to blast the entire powder house right to hell.
Ain't wild for throwing in with these Valian barnacle blowers, but blasting the powder house, that'd be a show I'd pay coin to see.
Grinning, Seraphim rubs his palms together.
There are risks, of course. The gunpowder is one concern, but the powder house itself is also heavily guarded. Best that you avoid being seen.
Respectfully, that is an insane plan.
The Deadfire breeds madness. You have been here long enough. Let us teach you the language. No half measures, no hesitation. If our enemies do not expect this of us, all the better. This is our best, our only chance to seize victory. You hold my ambitions in your keeping, Watcher. Try not to get yourself blown to shreds. Elette will be waiting for you at the top of the spire. Good luck.
Alright. We have completed the Principe's faction quest. We are now on the Valian faction quest. Probably about halfway through it already. And that is going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.